You don't want none.
The phenomenal one is here.
AJ Styles is no stranger to stealing the show, no matter the circumstance.
AJ Styles has a trophy case filled with titles. A WWE Grand Slam champion. This man has done it all, and he has absolutely no fear.
There is one thing we've learned all throughout the years, and that's do not bet against AJ Styles.
Hey, he might not be the biggest dog, but AJ Styles has got the strongest bite.
And there's no one who fights bigger, bell to bell, than AJ Styles.
You're right. If AJ's breathing, AJ's fighting.
Folks, this is AJ Styles, an athletic and determined young competitor.
Styles carries himself like a star already and believes he's going straight to the top.
Everyone starts somewhere, Corey.
Best believe the WWE Universe is excited to see what he's capable of.
I don't know, guys. I got a feeling that Styles might not be quite ready. He might need more seasoning.
Well, I think he's ready to put in the work, Corey. To travel the world, perfecting his craft in order to become phenomenal.
Well said, Byron. And if AJ Styles impresses tonight, he'll be well on his way doing that.
That's a big if.
Little Miss Bliss has returned.
And she's just as frightening as ever. It is so great to see Alexa Bliss back, even if she still creeps me out a bit.
I'd normally joke, but you're onto something. Lily's creepier than ever.
And let's not forget her mysterious ties with the Wyatt Six. It's been nearly 2 years away from WWE, but the WWE Universe has welcomed her back with open arms.
Because you never know what's going to happen when the gates open to Alexa's playground. Oh, we are about to see a fight courtesy of the Empress of Tomorrow.
The pageantry before the punishment.
It always seems the higher the stakes, the more powerful the Empress becomes.
Asuka is always on point. She can shut your lights out in the blink of an eye. And you've always got to be wary of the poison mist.
The sadistic Asuka coming into this match with devious intentions.
A woman who's always been a master of mind games, but she's taken it to new heights.
And now, more than ever, nobody is ready. for Asuka. The Irish lash kicker on Raw.
Yeah.
She is one of the architects of the women's evolution, a key member of the Four Horsewomen.
Becky always tries to make a right out of a wrong and will not stand for injustice.
As bold as they come, a true Spitfire.
One of the biggest names in the history of WCW. One of the hardest working men in sports entertainment.
Yeah, but Booker has earned everything he's got.
Booker T always brings the heat inside the ring.
Booker T has proven he must be taken seriously.
Yeah, just ask the WCW locker room.
Yeah, Booker T walked out of the last WCW Nitro as both the United States and world champion.
Whoa, Bray Wyatt is straight out of WCW Nitro.
This isn't too sweet, it's too scary.
Now this is an interesting twist on Wyatt's mind games, comparing the current situation to wrestling's past.
I guess in his mind, things are just as rigged and corrupt today as they were under the NWO. Whatever game Wyatt is playing, this is pretty disconcerting. There's something eerie about him draped in NWO gear.
Yeah, it makes sense, but in a bad way.
A promising young talent, Chad.
Still very early in his WWE career, but has made the transition from amateur to WWE like a fist to water.
The amazing amateur background, Gable really is like a modern-day Kurt Angle.
Really? I think I see more of it in his tag partner, but Gable can get it done regardless.
All hail the Queen.
There is only room for one at the top of the mountain on the throne of WWE's women's division, and that place is occupied by Charlotte Flair.
Listen, it was Charlotte who only took a couple months after her debut to win her first championship here in WWE, and Charlotte hasn't looked back since.
There are only three things certain in life: death, taxes, and Charlotte Flair.
An entrance fit for a queen.
Talk about a superstar who knows the path to success around these parts.
A woman who personifies the word superstar.
Charlotte Flair was born and bred for the bright lights of WWE.
Charlotte Flair, truly the standard of sports entertainment.
Listen, it was Charlotte who only took a couple months after her debut to win her first championship here in WWE, and Charlotte hasn't looked back since.
The headstrong CM Punk.
Headstrong, confident, always his own man who does things his own way.
More like having a superiority complex.
Well, Byron, it's not a complex if you're always right. Punk looks to be in top physical and mental form, which are benefits of a straight-edge lifestyle.
Yeah, so Punk claims, while forcing people to shave their heads.
Now listen, Punk's not forcing anyone.
I happen to think that this is a cultish behavior. CM Punk ready for action.
As long as it's not another sermon.
Here comes CM Punk.
The so-called straight-edge savior.
Look, Byron, like it or not, Punk walks his own path, and he won't be led astray.
Punk is certainly as tough as they come.
Well, he's got to be, Byron. He doesn't look or act like anyone else. Punk has never completely fit in.
Yeah, Punk has done an excellent job of carving out his own place here.
And that attitude has won over countless devoted followers.
It's time to see if straight edge is really better.
Well, this is Punk's chance to prove his point. The voice of the voiceless has arrived.
Love him or hate him, you can't deny the effect Punk has on the WWE Universe.
Like it or not, fans believe in Punk, no matter where we go.
Considers himself the best wrestler in the world.
Or he said it himself, no one can touch him in the ring, on the mic, even at commentary.
Talks a heck of a game, but always seems to get the job done.
And you can't say Punk doesn't work to prove that he truly is the best in the world.
Punk determined as ever to back up all he said.
Well, the time for talk is over. It's fight time. CM Punk is in the building.
Looks as determined as ever.
And we know Punk will always stand up for what he believes, right or wrong.
Punk's a leader. He's a rebel. But he's never a follower.
Yeah, Punk has no issue being outspoken. He thinks everyone should live the straight edge lifestyle.
Well, Byron, even you can't deny that Punk has found success and allies on his own rebellious path. He's been true to himself always, for better or worse.
CM Punk ready for action.
As long as it's not another sermon.
Cody looks fired up as usual, but he is definitely not 100%.
Truly no quit in him. Only way to stop him is to rip that arm off.
Yeah, Cole, but that could possibly happen with this injury and his choice to compete.
But even then, he'll still put up a fight.
Rhodes acknowledging the crowd, absorbing all of their energy.
Will definitely need it in this match. Can't even fathom the pain Cody's experiencing before this match has even begun.
Yeah, you're right, Cole. Not only the physical toll, but the mental anguish.
Cody will always fight through the pain, fight through the adversity.
Here comes the greatest competitor in Mysterio family history.
Are you kidding me, Corey?
How many North American titles has Rey won, Cole? Plenty of people are jealous of Dom's street cred, but he never lets the naysayers get him down. In fact, it only makes him that much more dangerous.
A lot of delusion fueling this young man for sure.
What amazes me about Dominic Mysterio is that he says he has absolutely no regret about his new direction.
Well, I happen to be extremely proud of Dominic and feel
A man who has been anointed as the future of this industry.
the powers that be chose him, and with good reason. A prodigy. Everything that has been said is true. Drew is the real deal.
McIntyre is certainly determined to prove he belongs at the top of this industry, whether we like it or not.
Drew McIntyre is a gifted athlete, built for success in this business.
Cut to the front of the line and rubs a lot of people the wrong way.
They better get used to it. I don't think McIntyre is going anywhere. A terrifying new incarnation, Bray Wyatt.
You know, just when I thought Wyatt couldn't get any creepier, I was wrong.
Yeah, the frozen expression is even more sinister.
Unmoving, unflinching, horrifying.
You know, I don't remember toys being this scary when I was a kid.
That's because you only ever owned stuffed animals. Maybe this is just some new twisted mind game?
Maybe just a special effect.
Unfortunately, guys, this horror is as real as it gets.
From undesirable to undeniable to action figure immortality.
Cody Rhodes is here, but that pec has seen better days.
From undesirable to undeniable to the grandest stage of them all.
Made his WWE return in an all-time classic.
And then 1 year later, did something his father was never able to do. Compete in the main event of WrestleMania.
One task remains for the American Nightmare. Finish the story at the Showcase of Immortals.
Hulk Hogan is here, and he's ready to hit all his signature poses.
And he can hold those poses for as long as he wants.
Hey, he might be plastic, but it's clearly the same old Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, and once he hits the ring, playtime is still over.
A truly timeless version of Hulk Hogan.
Childhood memories for some, but they're still making Hogan action figures to this day.
And more lifelike than ever, it would seem.
She is an absolute superhero come to life, straight from the toy aisle.
Has stepped right out of the box to change the game.
It's even harder to take your eyes off her than usual now.
Jade Cargill is like a superhero come to life on the grandest stage of them all.
She looks like a superstar. She moves like a superstar. She commands attention like a superstar.
Jade already has a major WrestleMania win to her name, and she's just getting started at the showcase of the Immortals. The powerhouse, ready to go to work.
And the scary thing, Jade makes it all look so easy. Jimmy Uso all on his own on store shelves.
Jimmy Uso looking to improve his record. The showcase of the Immortals.
Yeah, think about all the pressure Jimmy Uso's got to be feeling right now, considering losing to his brother at WrestleMania 40.
Jimmy is laser focused. He knows what's on the line, and he will not flinch under the bright lights.
And he is ready to prove that he is the better brother with a win here tonight.
Here comes the greatest of all time, John Cena.
And he's in action figure form. Guys, I can guarantee you one thing. It doesn't matter if he's made of flesh or a high-quality plastic casing, John Cena always embodies hustle, loyalty, and respect.
That is exactly why I consider this John Cena the greatest of all time.
Wait, even better than your action figure, Cole?
Yes, Corey, there's only one figure better than mine, and you're looking at it. Here comes Rhea Ripley,
The Eradicator of the toy aisle. WrestleMania, Mommy's home.
Rhea Ripley is a woman who has been built to succeed at events like this. Remember, Ripley actually made her WrestleMania debut before even joining the main roster when she put the NXT Women's title on the line at WrestleMania 36.
But since then, she's already defeated so many all-time greats at WrestleMania. Asuka, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte Flair.
Rhea Ripley will never back down. This ring is her world. WrestleMania, her brutality. Playtime is about to be over.
It is going to get ugly.
freaking Rollins like you've never seen him before.
Well, even as an action figure, Rollins is brash and over the top.
And even as a toy, the crowd singing along. Seth Rollins really is at the top of his game.
An elite competitor, always in contention to be on top of the mountain, always chasing greatness.
The most electrifying man in all of entertainment.
I think you mean in all of the toy aisle.
I'm not gonna lie, action figure Rock looks just like the real thing.
He probably hits like it too. Trust me, this toy packs a punch.
Identical in every detail, down to the charisma and the attitude.
He's only got one facial expression, but it's a good one.
Stratisfaction has hit the toy aisle. A trailblazer in the women's division and among action figures. Hall of Fame ring, record-breaking main events and title reigns, and perhaps the greatest action figure in history.
And people still don't give Trish Stratus the respect she deserves.
The biggest and best competitor to come out of Japan, it's Ichiban Hulk Hogan.
A look this iconic, it has to be captured in action figure form.
Hulk Hogan is fast becoming a big name in the U.S., but over in Japan, he's number one.
That's why they call him Ichiban, Michael. This figure is selling out worldwide.
And when you take a look at him in action, you'll see exactly why.
Ichiban Hulk Hogan has the WWE Universe on its feet. They are excited to see this figure in action.
Whether he's flesh or plastic, in the USA or Japan, there is one phrase that is universal. What you gonna do when Ichiban runs wild on you?
Levesque, a blue-blooded Frenchman, looks down on the Americans in the WWE locker room.
Yeah, and he brags about beating them up.
He's just proving that he's exceptional and displaying his true dominance.
Ambitious, Levesque knows how to play the game.
He's also the personification of sophistication, who just so happens to be ready to destroy any degenerates in his path. The doctor is in the house.
I can't wait for Cena to come out here and spit some of that hot fire.
I like the attitude of John Cena. Reminds me of when I used to freestyle.
Where, in Burke?
Burke VA, baby.
John Cena's ready to teach the competition a lesson in thugonomics. Pay attention, Saxton.
I'm listening.
Looks like John Cena has gone Hollywood.
He's NWO for life now.
Cena is a top guy, but I don't know if he runs the show like NWO did.
The NWO didn't play fair, but John Cena always has.
Has he? Maybe Cena didn't realize just how much power and influence he always had. Maybe he's always been NWO for life. The last real champ is here.
Oh, this man makes me sick.
Take a look at the now trademark scowl on the face of John Cena. Seems like he doesn't even want to be out here.
Once a hero, now Cena is just bitterness personified. Hustle, loyalty, and respect, his mantra. Evil has been unmasked.
WWE Universe, look into the eyes of fear itself. No longer hiding behind his iconic mask.
Pure demonic rage in his eyes.
Beating out the infernal flames of hell.
Kalani Jordan may be young, but she's already tasted so much success in her career. She's got titles and major matches to her accolade list.
And Kalani has proven that nothing gets in her way. Such incredible athleticism.
Yeah, and Jordan uses it every chance she gets in the ring.
All hail King Booker!
Do you gentlemen realize how blessed we are to be in the presence of royalty?
I do. I'm actually hoping to be knighted by King Booker.
I've already been knighted by the actual queen, but nonetheless, this is like a grand delusion everyone seems to be under.
Booker T's a true champion and real royalty.
That's King Booker to you.
Despite this charade, you can't take anything away from Booker T's talent and accomplishments.
Oh, Booker will be hearing about this disrespect, Cole. Be prepared to end up in the dungeon.
I've been to Booker's house. There's no dungeon there.
Here comes the Olympic gold medalist.
From the Royal Rumble to WrestleMania to Survivor Series, few WWE superstars have successfully competed at this level like Kurt Angle has.
Here comes the gold medalist.
intelligence, the three eyes, all in one elite package.
Yeah, some would say Kurt Angle is competitive, almost to a fault, but he's always entertaining to watch. One of the best to ever do it.
You just know to expect greatness whenever Kurt Angle steps in between the ropes. We are in for a treat.
It's time for Penta to do what he does best.
One of the best luchadors on the planet, Penta, is going to put on a show.
Penta's hard-hitting, he's merciless in the ring, with the added lucha flash to go along with it.
A true threat to anyone he faces, so versatile and impressive in the ring. Moves to his own beat, has his uniquely owned pace and brand of lucha style.
Yeah, it's hard not to consider him the coolest superstar in the room whenever he's around.
Look at the size of this guy.
Michael, he's like a machine. I've seen this guy on some shows on the West Coast, and he has been impressive in his early career.
A truly ruthless guy with plenty of aggression, that's for sure. Oh, this is my favorite part. He's gonna sing.
Y'all know what time it is. It's the part where we crank it up. Let's crank it up. Now here we go. People over there, what's up? You feel me? Stand up and say what's up. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? You can get with this or you can get with that. You better get with this, cause this is where it's at. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? See, I be skipping and jumping, leaving the competition. I make them disappear like your favorite magician. And I ride it till the wheel fall off. I bounce back to back till their necks get soft. Most of the time you see me, I'm being simple. Too many times I'll be busting them up like a pimple, stating my claim to fame. To be one of the baddest young brothers step foot in this game, and I haven't even started yet. You can better believe I take it off the show shot bet. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
The Viper is ready.
A chill is in the air. The cold, calculated nature of Randy Orton is about to be on display. The Viper is a superstar who does not play well with others.
Evil intentions in mind tonight, I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, Orton always knows when to strike, and when to strike first. Myfaction, someone comes along who's simply so much better than everyone else. They just make it look easy. Randy Orton is that someone. He was born into greatness.
A one-of-a-kind competitor.
A man who lives his life way up high.
Extreme trailblazer in ECW.
Hey, RVD's just always had his own style.
And that style brought him all the way to the Hall of Fame.
The head of the table, the Tribal Chief.
A main eventer since day one, but now the Tribal Chief is tougher than ever.
The man who upholds the Anoa'i family legacy by any means necessary.
Roman Reigns always in tremendous physical condition, probably the best shape of his career, but now more dangerous, more dominant, and more focused than ever.
Will not relinquish his seat at the head of the table for anyone. Oh, he'll show why he's at the top of the food chain.
now's the time. Acknowledge your OTC.
The original tribal chief. Some say the only tribal chief.
But Roman returned to a much different world. He went from the island of relevancy to now a man without an island. From a tribal chief to a chief without a tribe.
But Roman is dedicated to rebuilding everything he once had. And this time, he's got the WWE Universe by his side.
Ladies and gentlemen, acknowledge him.
The WWE Universe embracing their tribal chief.
Reigns standing tall. The OTC is still the pinnacle of this industry. The OTC is here. A man who was once one of the most dominant stars in history. Led the original bloodline with an iron fist.
Wait, what do you mean once? Roman is still as dominant as ever.
But one thing's for sure, he is ready to prove that this is still his show, with or without the bloodline.
Pure intimidation.
A man who always stands tall, stands proud, and fears no one.
But many fear Roman. Everyone knows Roman Reigns is capable of unprecedented dominance in WWE.
WWE Universe, it's time to acknowledge the OTC. After all Reigns has been through, he is still a force to be reckoned with.
Roman Reigns still has the power and the determination to plow through anything that gets in his way.
And whatever you do, do not call it a comeback. Roman returned every bit as dominant as ever before. This is what they mean when they say aura.
Roman Reigns once again acknowledged by the WWE Universe.
And a little advice to anyone who may share the ring with Roman, it's best served that you do the same. An amazing young talent, Seth Rollins.
He's been running roughshod over WWE alongside The Shield.
Well, from day one, when they aided CM Punk in the main event of Survivor Series, Rollins and his brothers have sat atop WWE.
And we quickly learned that Seth Rollins has been the brains of the operation, a very cunning strategist.
You gotta wonder what Rollins has in store here tonight.
I believe this man is a future main eventer all on his own.
Yeah, Seth Rollins is more than capable already, and we're about to see why.
Here comes the architect, Seth Rollins, the self-proclaimed future of WWE.
Ready to go and do exactly what he does best. The man who bought in. The man who knows what's best for business.
Oh, more like the man who sold out, who proved he cares about no one but himself.
Well, it's lonely at the top, Saxton, and that's exactly where Rollins wants to be. And when the architect has his sights set on something, it's only an inevitability.
Sometimes it can be hard to tell just how good Seth Rollins really is. But he really is capable in the ring. We've seen that before and will no doubt see that tonight.
Well, I'd say he's more than capable. Here comes the new head of the table. The bloodline has evolved to its most dangerous form thanks to this man.
Solo Sikoa, a man who never walks alone.
He's evolved from a street champion to an enforcer to a brutal leader.
You're right, Cole, and the scariest part about it is Solo is still constantly evolving.
Man, that is a terrifying thought, Corey.
Sikoa only has one thing on his mind right now, and that's destruction.
This could get ugly fast.
Prepare for the arrival of the new Tribal Chief.
Solo Sikoa has brute strength and an insatiable hunger to destroy those who oppose him.
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing pretty about what Solo does in the ring. It's just pure savage aggression.
And we know Solo won't show any mercy here.
That's because Solo is no longer only an enforcer. Solo straight up runs things around here. The awesome A-lister is here.
Love him or hate him, you have to respect him.
The first two-time Grand Slam champion.
And you know, you can't just be good to do that. You have to be awesome.
The Rock has arrived and the attitude is back.
And Michael, his massive ego is back too.
Oh, Saxton, I think it's about time for you to acknowledge the Great One.
A new attitude, no longer the good-natured legend.
I, for one, love it, and the fans should too.
As if the bloodline needed any more attitude.
We have not seen this side of The Rock in years, but trust me when I say it has always been there.
Well, I wish that side had stayed gone.
Some might say this is the real Rock. The Rock who ruled the Attitude Era.
Back and better than ever with the bloodline in tow.
Well, like it or not, The Rock is ready to once again lay the smackdown.
Here comes the self-proclaimed game.
He is the game, and he's that damn good.
Betrayed his friends, turned his back on the WWE Universe.
Triple H always has a master plan in mind.
Triple H has been focused on finally grabbing that brass ring.
And he's proving he'll do anything to get it.
Yeah, Corey, who knows how low he's willing to stoop.
Oh, Byron, he's always had questionable tactics in and out of the ring. The hungriest we've ever seen Triple H.
Because he's fought and clawed his entire life to reach this point.
And he's really had an unmatched mean streak lately.
Which makes you wonder, who knows what he has planned here?
But there is definitely a plan.
Time for some stratisfaction.
Trish Stratus just always super competitive.
And all of her opponents leave the same way, stratified. She's a multi-time women's champion, a real trailblazer here in sports entertainment, and she's got the ability to point in indiscernible directions at any given time.
Listen to this place. The energy in here just exploded. Ready to take off and dripping with energy.
I have it on good authority that Warrior actually sweats rocket fuel.
Oh, like I said, raw, unbridled energy.
Oh, look who's here. Big Evil. Great striking and MMA skills.
The reckoning has just arrived.
I'm going to say his opponent made a big mistake by just showing up tonight.
He has ditched the long hair and the frightening mind games.
True, but make no mistake about it, Big Evil is still a very scary opponent.
Xavier Woods has such an infectious energy in and out of the ring.
I actually agree. Woods is just one of those people that everyone loves being around.
Everyone except the competitors that have to face Woods.
Plenty of tag team success and ready to hold his own.
Yeah, say what you will, Woods is no joke.